What's going on, everybody? It's Falchion with you once again. And once again, we're here for another week of the MSR. That's Max Speed Racing. And for those of you not in the know, um, Tuesday Night Racing League. And tonight we are in Barcelona, Spain. Um, right now we're sitting waiting as the lobby fills up. And so let's get a look at what we've got going on in the standings. Wrong thing. Here, I can just drag it. Yeah, that didn't work as well as I thought. So as you can see, BXTN is still okay if you say so. BXTN is still in the lead. By the way, I noticed in uh, the Discord today that today is BXTN's birthday. So happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoy your birthday, however you choose to celebrate it. Celebrate it safe, but have a good time, and write it like you stole it. Um, so yeah, da, 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 da. I'm not seeing anything for. I might be off or something. I'm not seeing anything for last week's race right now, outside of the weather. So we may just have to forego that for now. That's my fault. So let me clear this and bring this back up. Yeah, I'll get an updated score sheet for you guys next week for sure. Um, where are we? How many racers do we have so far? I know we're waiting on a few. Pardon me. Right now we're sitting at 10. That includes me though as a spectator, so we'll make that 9. I think no, actually no, it is 10. It's 11 with that if you include me. Hopefully we'll get in a few more drivers. Those every now and again you get those latecomers, um, and we'll have an exciting one for you. A lot of people hate Spain. Pardon me. A lot of people, like I was saying, a lot of people hate Spain, but like it says in the description, if you can tame it, right? If you can make your tires work, if you if you've got the correct amount of downforce going for yourself, this can be this track can be your best friend. To be honest with you, but some of the corners are come down to such slow speeds, and when you're in the mix, it's hard to hold your line. It's hard to keep from coming together with somebody else, um, and it can make the track actually feel a little bit slower than it. Well, a lot bit slower than it actually is. And you'll really get a sense of this if you just go in by yourself, like on a time trial or something, and run it that way. Um, you really get a feel for how you can really start to get a feel for how the track flows, and how how if you use your if you're spot on, because that's the big thing, right? you kind of have to be spot on with your braking points in a lot of these corners. If you can do that, if you can hit your marks, the car just really does flow through the track. The thing is, that's not an easy thing to do, especially when there are a bunch of other drivers all looking to hit those same marks, right? So today we'll see what these guys can do. They are, of course, consummates professionals, so I know they're gonna really show it off and really give us a great show tonight. Trying to see who we're missing. I don't see Evil, but I believe I saw that he wasn't racing today. Uh, oh, BXTN is racing. I didn't expect him to be. Um, Again, wishing him the happiest of birthdays. Awesome birthday gift would be for him to collect a win, another win, not just a win. He's had a few. I see a couple of new names: Commander Lasky, Jay Cooper. I was watching these guys during some of these guys during practice, the guys that were in there, and to be honest with you, outside of a couple of spins that you kind of expect during practice, while you're pushing harder than you normally would, trying to really find the limits of grip and everything. Um, Everybody seemed really smooth. The the gap between first and last in that group was about 2 seconds. But like I said, there were some spins, and so I don't think that's indicative of what we're gonna see during the race necessarily. Everybody's gonna drive a little more cautiously when it counts, you know. But so yeah, I'm honestly not sure what's going on. Let me see if I can look in the Discord and see if I see any conversations about what the haps are. Oh, there's Cotton just jumping in. So we are just still waiting for drivers to trickle in as they do. Angry Huggy, DJ CJ Rum, Commander Lasky, again new, BXTN, Jake Cooper, again a new name for me now. Um, Last week, unfortunately, I had to miss it due to some medical the medical shenanigans as everybody starts to ready up. Looks like there are going to be 11 drivers tonight. Not the best of showings, but you know we work with what we can, what we have. So This is going to be getting underway in about 5 or so seconds. Hope you have your popcorn. Nice cold drink. I know I do. I'm going to take a sip of it now. That's a bottle of iced tea for those of you not in the know. Not only is it a bottle of iced tea, but it's a bottle of peach iced tea. You gotta know what to drink. You gotta know what to drink. Oh, goodness. Tonight I'm looking to see a really good battle between the front runners. Um, and I think Barcelona can provide that for us if, like I said, these drivers can be safe about it and not lose their heads. Who will be the first to roll as the drivers are now beginning to uh, load up their settings. What's going on, Bucks? Happy birthday, bro! Uh, good luck out there tonight. Uh, a win would be a great birthday present for yourself. Oh, I'm just saying, a win would be a great birthday present for yourself. Have fun, do your thing. Looking forward to it. Glad you can make it into the chat. So yeah, BXTN, definitely expecting to see him. Expecting to see DJ CJ, Websy, Jewel. Just like there's a great spread as DJ CJ is coming out. But what we want to do is see a new guy. Let's see how Jake Cooper puts it around the track. Let's hop in the car with him. Taking his fast lap now on the soft tires. Missed that first apex, and that second one took just a bit too much curb, and it spins him around, puts him in the wall, and he is out of qualifying. That is unfortunate. Here we go with Jewel. Jewel takes a lot more curb, so he gets out there on a part of the surface that's not upsetting the tire so much. Again, you see him straddling the curbing. It looks like it's a little slippy out there right now. You saw the rear end rotate just a little bit, but he was able to gather it up right nicely, to be honest with you. So looking good. Hopefully Jake Cooper's not feeling discouraged by this. You know, it happens. Jewel really eats that sausage curb. That's his dangerous game to play. Jewel with a 117.1. That is just a bit better than what I was seeing in and we lost Mr. DJ CJ as well. But like I was saying, this is just a bit better than a better of a time than what I was seeing in the practice session by maybe a quarter of a second or something. Commander Lasky is out of this fast lap. Um, Backed out of it for whatever reason, so we'll jump down and see what we can see here. Angry being conservative. You see how much the drivers have to slow down through that complex of corners. I think that's the thing that drivers don't like about this particular circuit. The way that the slowdowns feel if you don't get them right, and it's easy to not get them right. Angry with the 119.1. Are those numbers the same? Can't. They are. So exactly 2 seconds off of Jules' time. Riding with Huggy now, who at the moment is sitting on a 119.4. Looks like he may be trying to put some space between himself and whoever's in front of him. And that's the other Red Bull. That's going to be the Rogue. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That it was a red, not the other Red Bull. That was a Red Bull. So I guess it could have been either Rogue or Angry. But what was I thinking? Oh, Huggy. Huggy brought up a question in a Discord that I thought was a good one, and I have been thinking about it. So I'm gonna give a more detailed explanation to the drivers. What he wanted to know was what constitutes and how the driver of the day is picked, right? And that falls to me as the commentator because I see more of the race than anyone else. And so, yeah, I'd like to give. I gave him a short answer, but I'd like to give a more detailed answer just in case anybody wants to know why they're not getting driver of the day. And a lot of it comes down to luck, right? For instance, DJ CJ is out of the race, but I have no idea why because I didn't see it happen. Jake Cooper is out of the race, but I do know why because I did see it happen, right? Unfortunately, there's no like replay system for, say, commentators, so that I can go back and really examine everything that's gone on during the race. So that's unfortunate. That it does partially come down to luck as far as what I got to see, but yeah, I thought it was an intriguing question and a valid question to be able to know, hey, why did this person get it when this person didn't get it, and this person may have, and driver B may have done some really spectacular things while on track, you know? So I will be writing that up for all the drivers to see, and hopefully help them understand, the way it goes down. Rum is on his fast lap now. using the medium tires. Let me get the details up here. There we go. Looks like rum purpled that first sector. Oh, it looked like he came way out of it, way more than he would want to. Let's see what he puts in. Rum into P2 with a 117.5. Very nicely done. I think there's more time in it for him though. Coming into the middle straight, it looks like he had to back out of it more than he would have liked to, or any driver would have liked to save himself from stepping off of the track. No worries, bro. No worries. That's my bad. I didn't look before I leaped. So I apologize for that. I hope you're feeling all right though. We've got Michael on the track in the McLaren. That bright orange is looking all kinds of flashy, running around the track tonight. Michael also is on the soft tires, and Websy put in a fast lap under my nose on the medium tires. A 117 even. So some of these drivers really making these medium tires work around here. Let's go back to Michael as he just tries to put in a fast lap. So the question is going to be strategy, really. Whoa, Michael eating so much of that curb that made his belly a little shaky. Got a little loose back there. He must have dirtied the lap. Oh, no, excuse me. What am I thinking? I'm looking absolute wrong place. Michael with a 121.103 as he steps off the track, regains control, and comes back on. Commander Lasky is also out of qualifying. I'm starting to wonder if some of these guys just decided to put in or no. I don't know. There's no time put in. I only saw what happened to Mr. Cooper. See what we got going on with a BXTN. He puts it into P3 with a 117.2. Top 5 easily covered by a blanket. Jewel loses it. puts it into the wall. An unfortunate set of happenstance, but he is sitting pretty with a 117.1 nonetheless, so it's still going to take a bit to be able to upset his apple cart. In the car with Rogue now. Ooh, was long on that, bouncing off the rev limiter in 7th, and then hit 8th, only to instantly have to drop it back down. So, a strategy that is surprising. And I guess this is why it looks like he's going for his hot lap now. Really having to modulate his throttle through there. Not finding the grip through that long right-hander to really just hold his foot down. Feel like he came through there really nicely. Just holding it in the rev range, not really bleeding off too much speed. As for a moment, we saw some traffic ahead of him. Apologize for my dog. He is in a running in and out of the house type of playful mood. But this is not the time for that. As Road takes it wide, sitting at a 117.29, just behind BXTN's 117.26. There is very little between them right now. As it looks like a lot of these drivers now are trying to put in hot laps on the medium tires so that they can start on those tires, looking to go longer into the stint. Rum dives into the pits. Huggy on a set of the softs. Not sure how accurate the timing sheet is for as far as the guys that are out go, but if everything is correct, then Huggy and his teammate DJ CJ are working two different strategies for this race, and that can play well for their team, especially if sometime early to mid race, whichever strategy is working, the other driver can see that and switch it up and adapt. Huggy jumps up to a 117.9, and that's going to be it. We'll get you that starting grid in just a moment. So Webzy, P1, 117 even. Jewel, P2, 117 1. BXTN, P3, 117 2. 6. Rogue, P4, 117 2 9. Rum, P5 with a 117 5. Huggy with a 117 9 in P6. Angry with a 119 1 in P7. Michael in P8 with a 121 1. And then 9 through 11 have no times set. Some unfortunate mishaps out there, but again, that's one of the reasons that drivers tend to not like Barcelona. As we wait for the grid to form up, grab a nice another sip of that tasty peach iced tea. This one's going to be exciting. So we saw some spins during the practice. Um, we saw some spins now during qualifying as Webzy leads them around for the reconnaissance lap. One thing everybody's going to definitely want to do right now is get as much heat in the tires as they can. Right? Here's a strategy: one stop from mediums to hards, or 2 stops from mediums to soft back to mediums. So yeah, medium to hard. That's surprising to me. I saw a lot of drivers actually running the hards during practice, so it's definitely a doable tire. It's definitely a race tire for this track tonight. As you can see, Webzy really taking it all the way across the track to get that smooth grind in, then really hitting it hard with the hard short swerves. Let's see. We'll jump on with Huggy, who is right at the halfway point in the race, and we will see how this all goes down. Looks like from Huggy back, they're going to make him wait on that line just a little bit longer. Let that engine heat up maybe a little bit more than Webzy wants. All right, Evil. I'm glad to hear you're all right. And they are off. The pack really holding it together right now, really sticking with one another. We see Michael dropped off. Is that a Ferrari around? No, he's not around, but he is definitely off the track. Let's get back. That's Commander Lasky. He was able to recover nicely, so good on him for that. Further back is Jay Cooper, a good 4 seconds behind Commander Lasky. As the Aston drivers 1-2, sitting 1-2. You remember a few weeks ago, they made that 1-2 work the entire race to bring it home 1-2. Like just that excellent teamwork that I'm realizing that I need to expect between these two guys. Jewel looking like he really wants to break it up. Gaining a little bit under through the draft, but not enough to make BXTN feel uncomfortable at all. Jay Cooper takes a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Imagine he must be going in for repairs. Rogue on soft tires looking to really make up ground. Let's get the tire situation going here. So Websy and BXTN 1 and 2 both and on the medium tires. Jewel and Rogue 3 and 4, they're both on the soft tires. Again, as you can see that if you're starting on the soft tires, you're expected to have to make 2 stops in this race tonight. Rum and P5, the medium tires, waiting for as DJ CJ sneaks under. That was a great pass. That was a great pass. Very impressive. Running the DJ CJ running the soft tires. Excuse me. I'm surprised. If I were to have to bet on what he would have started on, I would have thought, as Rum is around, he's safe though, but had to wait for cars to drive by. But that was good on him. That was good on him. Did not just throw it back out onto the track like some drivers do sometimes. You're in that the heat of that moment, and you're not thinking clearly. There are drivers that will just drive it back onto the track as fast as they can. So yeah, congratulations to Rum on some great etiquette. Jewel making his presence known. So what you can expect to see actually coming up in about 2 or 3 corners, depending on what you consider a corner, is both BXTN and Jewel to catch DRS. So the question is, will BXTN's DRS negate Jewel's DRS? Jewel is right on him at the entrance to the corner as the safety car is out. Michael has been lost. I wish it would let me go to him, but that's unfortunate. Michael has been lost. This is a big opportunity for Jay Cooper to catch up to the pack and really insert himself back into this race. Jewel in the pits. Rogue in the pits and Angry in the pits. All right, drivers. Most of these drivers jumped over to the medium tires. Yeah, everybody is on medium tires except for Jay Cooper, who is on the hard tires, and DJ CJ, who is on the soft tires, gonna be sitting in a sea of those medium tires. This is a big opportunity if he can make it pay off. He's gonna have the better grip, and obviously, you need that better grip here in Spain. I wonder what's going on in his mind right now. Let me finish reading what Evil said in the chat. Said he's good, just gonna be out for this race and the one next, but he'll be back for Japan. So glad to hear that. Glad to hear it's not gonna be an extended thing. Definitely glad to hear that he's doing okay. The craziness of the world, man. You gotta worry about people nowadays. You really just you gotta worry about people. If you care for anybody in the slightest way, just don't forget to check on them. Please, I'm begging you, please don't forget to check on them. So, Cotton, let's go through Websy in P1, followed by his teammate BXTN in P2. I am Mr. DJ CJ in P3, sitting on the soft tires in a sea of, like I said, in a sea of mediums. Cotton in P4. Commander Lasky in P5. Rum in P6. Jewel in P7. Rogue P8. His teammate Angry in P9. Huggy in P10. And the lone driver on the hard tires and catching up to the pack. Way to go, Mr. J. Cooper. Do your thing. Glad to see you could catch up to the pack and really reinsert yourself into this race. Safety car is going to be on this lap. Let's jump down to Commander Lasky. A new driver for me, so not sure what his style of launch is on a restart. So basically a rolling start. Looks like Websy is going. Remember, they cannot pass before the start-finish line. Unfortunately, Lasky cannot hold on, but Cotton is. I think in the wake of DJ CJ's dirty air, Cotton was not able to hold his foot down through that long right-hander. An unfortunate thing, but this looks like it's going to shape up to be some really great racing. DJ CJ really looking to put himself in a good position as BXTN really grabs a lot of that curb. It looked like it upset his car from the point of view of DJ CJ. But if that's the case, he did recover it pretty quickly and is back on track as Websy kind of starts to peel away. That is a fascinating drive. Something must have happened to Commander Lasky that brought out that yellow flag. He's all the way back down into 10th position. I imagine Jay Cooper is probably finding it difficult to really get any kind of heat into these hard tires. Huggy right on the wing of Angry. Likewise, Angry sitting in defensive position of his teammate Rogue, who's stepping away on this long straight right now. Huggy looking to get into that draft clear and proper. This is where that becomes difficult. This long right-hander. That was a beautiful move on the part of Huggy right there. It looks like he and Angry may have touched. I couldn't tell. Angry is around. So I don't know. I couldn't tell from riding with Huggy if they touched or not. It looked like a clean move. The front, like as you can see, the front half of the car here, they were not that close. So I don't know if it was a matter of dirty air coming off the side of the car that got Angry loose, or if they touched Angry's nose to Huggy's tail. But that is unfortunate. Mr. Cooper takes a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. The penalties are starting to roll out now. Rum looking to latch onto the rear of Jewel and ride this train to the front. Not much in it, not much between them here in the front five, actually the front six. Let's be honest, Rum is able to get a DRS, fire that off. DJ CJ has not been able to make the move that he's gonna want to, that he will have wanted to make by now. At this point, the heat's got to be back into, as DJ CJ ducks quickly into the pits. Looks like everybody back, all the way back to Huggy, advanced one position. Oh, there goes Jake Cooper as well, due to IMDJ Mr. DJ CJ's trip into the pits. Ah. Cotton has lost touch with BXTN as far as DRS goes. Jewel definitely threatening right now. Man, that same curb looked like it lifted Cotton's car just almost clean up off the ground. All right, this is big time for Jewel right now. There's the DRS using the slip as well. Boom, look at that speed. That's what DRS plus the slipstream does for you. Man, there was no defending that whatsoever. Huggy takes a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Cotton going to be looking to get his position back. Jewel looking as the safety car is out. Huggy, we lost Huggy. We have lost Huggy. So now the big need for catch-up was going to be Commander Lasky and Angry. Both of these drivers pretty far back right now, but they definitely can get back up there. DJ CJ now on the medium tires. Angry heading into the pit. Commander Lasky is on a brand new set of hard tires. Angry goes onto the hard tires. DJ CJ onto the medium tires, and as Jay Cooper heads into the pits, I like the look of his of his rims and the hard tires. My car in real life has white rims, and I like that look. Anyways, that's beside the point. Rum must have jumped into the pits as well as Cotton. Cotton on a brand new set of hards and Rum on a brand new set of softs. Mr. Cooper did decide to go ahead and jump onto the soft tires, as did Commander Lasky. Rogue and Jewel sitting on 7-lap old medium tires. BXTN and Websy each sitting on 12-lap old medium tires. How deep into this race are they looking to go, and how much are these two safety cars helping them to go even further into this race? So Jay Cooper looking to play catch up again, as well as Commander Lasky and Angry. Wait, is Angry a lap down? Or is the timing card way off? Angry must be a lap down. Caught in the middle of the pack here. That's super unfortunate. If this were NASCAR, I guess they'd wave him around, but he's going to be a sitting duck on these hard tires here in the middle of the pack like this. Looks like Jake Cooper caught up. Commander Lasky is not too far back. Safety car will be in this lap. Commander Lasky is back up with the pack, so everybody is bunched up. Unfortunately, Angry is a lap down, and they are off. Jewel looking to get back into hounding BXTN. BXTN certainly in that defensive position for his teammate. Rogue holding on, waiting for DRS to be enabled again. Cotton right there with him as well on the hard tire. Also Rum rocking the complete opposite tire in the soft tires. DJ CJ also right there. Look, these guys are not breaking up right now. Commander Lasky takes a 3-second penalty. I think that was DJ CJ threatening Cotton there. These guys have definitely developed a rivalry over this season 11. Jake Cooper not too far behind. Well, this should be interesting. Rum with the fastest lap of 1:19.8. BXTN kind of falling a little bit further behind from his teammate. You see him dipping in and out of that 1 second DRS range. Unfortunately, Rogue has fallen out of that DRS range in P4. Jewel using DRS to really hold on to BXTN. Rom really putting the pressure on. Let's see what happens here. As Rogue dips to the right side of the track, there was just nothing to be done there. Nothing to be done. The DRS on that front straight just works so well, so much as it's intended to. Rom now to P4, looking to catch up to Jewel. Jay Cooper with another 3-second penalty. Let's watch this 3, possibly 4-car battle from DJ CJ's perspective. Boom, fire off your DRS. You're not looking for a pass here, you're just looking to catch up, to really be under the wing. The problem with that is, man, that is such an off-camber corner right there. It just really looks like it wants to throw the cars to the right. The problem with being so close right now is that you're going to get that washout if you're the trailing car on your front wing, and it's going to be difficult to hold on through those corners. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. That was something right there. Rogue in that very unfortunate position to where the 2 cars behind him were close enough that they could really use that DRS to their advantage, and both Cotton and Mr. DJ CJ drive past them down that extremely long straight with DRS activated. That was some driving. 3 wide going into there, into turn 1. That was enjoyable to see. All right, so Mr. DJ CJ now in the catbird seat. He's got DRS, but Cotton won't. What DJ CJ is going to need to do is really be under the rear wing coming onto this front straight, and then when that when DRS is activated, he opens it up. He can not only drive past them, but have enough to just really leave them behind. Around this area of the track is perfect. No, I misspoke. Whoa. Cotton gets a little loose, but is able to gather it back up. Whoops, wrong way. Rogue reinserting himself. Rogue is going to be in a position here, if he can catch up and hold on to Cotton, to where both he and Cotton may be able to pass DJ CJ, putting him back into the 3rd position in this little group of drivers. But Rogue really has to make it work through this section of the track for that to happen. Oh, I don't know if Rogue got it. I don't know. Let's see. No, he was just outside of DRS range. That's unfortunate. DJ CJ did put that space that he needed to get between himself and Cotton. Rum, now the driver hunting BXTN, as Jewel has gone into the pits for another set of the medium tires. What can Rum do? It's the same situation. He just needs to be close. And it looks like he's going to be, as BXTN dives into the pits, and so does Websy. It makes sense, the teammates going in. Oh, the stack hurting them this time. They were too close for the stack. BXTN being held up a little bit just because of how close they were. And Jewel is now between the two Astons. So these three guys, I imagine, are going to play nice together to try and get up back to the pointy end of the spear, back to the front of this race. As I believe Angry pulls to the side to let under the blue flag to let these guys drive by. Good on him. Good on him. Gentlemanly driver. We love it. And the safety car is out. And so is Jay Cooper. I am sorry to see that. I was enjoying watching his race, whether this be his debut or his second race out. Definitely hope to see him again next week. So this is going to be interesting. So, okay, what we have: Rum, DJ CJ, Cotton, all went into the pits. Websy is now in P4, just behind Cotton, but good to go. Brand new soft tires, anyways. Jewel in P5 on a new set of relatively one lap old, let's call them new, set of the medium tires with 10 laps to go. Somehow Rogue and Commander Lasky got between BXTN and Jewel, so BXTN is finding himself in a really hard spot right now. And then Angry once again gets caught deep in the mix, not able to be in a position to unlap himself. And that is unfortunate. So, this is what we're looking at. Everybody, save for Angry, is on a brand new set of tires. Angry shouldn't be upset about that because his hard tires at 9 laps old have probably got some decent heat into them right now. So he'll be able to use that. The only real factor that we're going to be seeing here is the difference in grip between the softs and the mediums. Right? And it all rests right here with Rum. When does Rum take off? Does Rum bunch the pack up and then go? Or does he just go? Meanwhile, DJ CJ is going to want to do everything he can to be right there with Rum, to really be able to use these soft tires against Rum's medium tires. As Commander Lasky takes a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Must have drifted just off the track a bit. Cotton, sitting in P3 as the safety car is in for this lap, is known for his great straight line speed, and there is a great straight line coming up at the beginning of this race. I mean, at the beginning of this lap that's about to happen. Websy, ever the tactician, thinking about what he can do, but right off the bat, Cotton shows DJ CJ a little something. We were seeing the blue flags. I think that's going to be for Angry. Look at these guys. They're saying, look, Cotton's saying, I don't need no stinking DRS. As Mr. DJ CJ makes a beautiful pass on Rum, and Cotton follows him through. Rum looking like he might have been a little shaken by that. Has fallen back a bit. Websy in a position to where he's ready to pounce, I think. Does he make an opening, or does he wait for DRS to be enabled again? DJ CJ with a 119, BXTN with a 119.1 as well. I didn't see it happen so fast. Websy, I think, might be struggling a little bit in the dirty air. It looked like he caught a little bit of a slide through that long right-hander. That is turn 3, I think. Everyone really making their presence known all the way back to P7. If BXTN gets back up to Websy, I'm Mr. DJ CJ with a 118. DRS is enabled. If BXTN can get back up to Websy, I have no doubt in my mind that these guys can take it back to the front through sheer teamwork. Websy in P3 has fallen back a bit from Cotton. 1.5 seconds, that puts him outside of DRS range. Cotton well within DRS range of DJ CJ, though. I'm wrong. He didn't get it. Websy with a 1:18.7, fastest lap. Cotton did not get that DRS. Rum looks like he's really making up some time here. We saw that there's a yellow flag through sector 1, but Rogue has fallen well down the order. Not too many more laps to go here. This is the point of the race where you're regretting any kind of a penalty you're sitting on. As Jewel takes another 3 seconds. Same with Commander Lasky. I'd love to know what's going on in Websy's mind right now. He's got to know if he can just get to the back of Cotton, then he has a great chance of making a pass for P1. Not just P2, but for P1. We've seen it happen a couple of times already. I could be wrong, but it sounds like I'm hearing Cotton's tires locking up. Rogue is into the pits. That means he's not going to be able to come out before he is a lap down. Well, no, it looks like he made it out. Yeah, he made it out. Okay, that's good. That's good. Commander Lasky looking like he's struggling a little bit in the later stages of this race. BXTN jumps up to P5 ahead of Rum. But these guys are in the DRS range. So here's BXTN's big chance. He really closes the gap through here, through this short straight here, under DRS. If he can do that, and he has, now all he needs to do is kind of hold it. So he needs to gather a little bit more of it back up, but he's doing really well through there as Cotton is around, completely facing the wrong way on the track. BXTN now with the DRS. Not close enough. So now Websy is in P2. And as hard as it is to believe, Cotton going around hurts Websy. Because Websy could have used Cotton to not only get up to DJ CJ, but also to pass. Now Websy has to do it all on his own, and he's a second and a half outside of DRS range. In the meantime, BXTN is in DRS range of Jewel, and Rum is in DRS range of BXTN. So if we go by what we've seen thus far in this race, Rum is sitting in the catbird seat here if they both can attack Jewel at the same time. And there goes BXTN up to P3. Somebody lost it in Sector 3. It will have been angry here. Okay, let's see. So Cotton is 7 seconds out of it. That's a near impossible to make up. Jewel is right on BXTN's rear wing, and Rum is right on as Rum catches a 3-second penalty, right on the rear wing of Jewel. Cotton takes a 3-second penalty. So here it is. DRS is still looking good for both of these drivers, but unfortunately Rum has fallen back just a bit. BXTN positions his car perfectly to avoid being passed on the last lap. That was beautiful car placement. You always like to see that. It looks like Websy has settled in for a nice ride home. Can't blame him, P2. But would help if I was actually watching Websy, wouldn't it? I'm sorry. No, my bad. Websy is still in this to win this. This should be an interesting finish. DJ CJ is able to make it through that corner, that final corner, just a little bit better. What a great drive through from all these drivers. Wow. So DJ CJ in P1, Websy P2, his teammate BXTN in P3. And that looks like everybody has crossed the line. We'll get a chance to see that in just a bit. But yeah, that was a smoking race. And there it is. Haven't seen it for a while. Me personally, that is. DJ CJ's prance out onto the top step of the podium. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to BXTN and Websy on their 2-3 finish. Really some great points for their team, and that's what they're doing. Probably a little bit better than everybody else right now is they are showing what's up through teamwork. In fourth, we've got Jewel. Fifth is Rum. Sixth is Cotton with after that unfortunate spin. Seventh is Lasky. Eighth is Rogue. Ninth is Angry. 10th is Jay Cooper. 11th is Huggy Bear. 12th is Michael. 10 through 12, unfortunately, did not finish this race. Mishaps ensued, but yeah, that was a wild ride. Very very smooth. Plank says congrats to everyone. Thank you for that, Plank. Wow, yeah, that I'm impressed with that. That was a great drive. Uh, from what I saw. So yeah, let me give you guys an applause for that. That was fun to watch. So yeah, I have got some things that I need to do. So um, I'm gonna cut out pretty fast here. But again, congratulations to DJ CJ on that win, to Aston on the great the Aston Martins on the great points that they were able to gather up today, and just to all the drivers in general for really having a good showing on what, like I said, a lot of people attract that a lot of drivers just really don't like. Um, yeah, looks like today Mr. DJ CJ was able to tame it, and it's all yours, brother. All right, so I want to thank